Well, Bucks County, it is home to one of the oldest churches in the state.
The community is hoping to preserve the landmark because there's a sacred connection between the church and the Underground Railroad. Here's Aziza Shuler.
Mount Gilead Community Church, perched on the Buckingham Mountain in Bucks County, dates back to 1834. And as you'd imagine, this rose quartz, iron-veined stone building holds significant history.
It's set in a way that is off the beaten track, and folks could see trouble perhaps coming their way from a distance.
Those folks Reverend David Jackson is talking about were slaves. This tabernacle was one of the many stops along the Underground Railroad, providing sanctuary for blacks seeking freedom. Mount Gilead was like a hidden rest stop, offering shelter, food, and medical attention.
There's people that were in desperate need. There were refugees coming up from the Carolinas, coming up from Virginia, Maryland, in hopes of a better and brighter future. And thank God for places like Mount Gilead that were here.
Almost 200 years later, Reverend Jackson and the community is making sure that history lives on. He says 4 times a year the congregation comes together for service. However, repairs are needed to preserve the landmark. This Sunday, the church is holding a fundraising event. Artist Jim Lukens from Quakertown is also auctioning off this painting to help out.
The reason I was so moved by this was a story that was attached to it about Ben Jones that was an escaped slave. So I put Ben's name up in the painting. I hid it in there.
The church's goal of $100,000 would allow for improvements to the interior, exterior, and cemetery grounds. Reverend Jackson says the effort is a true testament to the church's rich legacy.
But it just means so much to the area.
In Bucks County, Aziza Shuler, CBS News, Philadelphia.